Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be hitting up chest. So last week was the first sort of chest workout in a couple of weeks after the tonsillitis, and I actually did better last week than I was imagining I was going to do, to be quite honest. So we're going to just, again this week, we're going to just focus on trying to just incrementally increase the intensity ever so slightly. So that'll look like either adding reps, adding weight, or adding sets, or a combination of those things. Just to try and, again, I'm not too worried, because this mesocycle is quite long, or going to be quite long, I'm not too worried about going balls to the wall, like just super early on in the cycle. So even if it just add, a couple of reps into, one or two of the sets, or if we add weight into one or two of the sets, whatever way, anything at all, really, just any small thing, just to pepper in a wee bit of extra intensity where I can. So yeah, we'll start off with some flat dumbbell press, then move on to incline dumbbell press. Again, the incline dumbbell press, I've moved up the angle of the bench. I've changed the angle of the bench for this mesocycle to the 30-degree angle. Again, that's because I took out the overhead Viking press, or the Viking presses, on shoulder day, and I want to throw a wee bit more emphasis on that front delt, just to make sure that I'm, because I'm not hitting it on a dedicated day, as it were, with a dedicated exercise. I want to just make sure I'm hitting it enough in on chest day, which I'm pretty sure I am. Again, I may need, because of a wee niggle in the shoulder, I may need to change that or alternate back and forward between the 30-degree and the 15-degree bench. So far, it's working out okay. I'm happy enough with it, especially now that I've dropped the weight back a little bit, and I'm focusing more on just trying to get a nice rep tempo for all the pressing movements. But that incline press in particular, just dropping that weight back a little bit and trying to just focus on keeping the weight nice and controlled on both the eccentric and the concentric part of the rep. I really feel that it's helping the shoulder out. I'm not just getting as much wear and tear on it as what I have done in previously. Yeah, and then we'll finish off with paused flies. Now again, the paused flies, I actually think went up on weight last week on the paused flies for the last set. So we're going to try and just maintain that, maybe try and go up and weight for, another one of the sets, just to try and get the most out of it. Again, all about getting increasing the intensity as and when I can, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, let's get to it. right, that's going to do it for chest. All in all, really happy with how it went today. On the flat dumbbell press, I actually managed to go up to the next set of dumbbells on the last set. On the flat dumbbell press, now I didn't get as many reps, but I don't really mind not getting as many reps, because I felt that the rep tempo, even with the increase in weight, was very good. I felt that I was well in control of the weight. Maybe didn't pause as much as I would have liked maybe at the bottom of the reps on that last set, but again, I kept the weight controlled. It could have been a lot worse. I could have been just bouncing the weight up and down, and I wasn't. I felt that I was in pretty much good control of that weight. On the incline press, didn't really make any progress on the incline press this week, but in a way that's kind of to be expected, given the fact that I've went up to the next set of dumbbells and the exercise just before it. And then on the flies, I actually managed, on the paused flies, I managed to go up, use the top weight that I used last week. I used that for all 3 of the sets this week. Now again, it didn't get as many reps as what I got last week, but I was able to get a nice stretch, deep stretch, pause in the bottom of that hole, just milked the life right out of the stretch, and I felt like I was getting good contraction out of it. I can feel my chest already from it. And then I did a back off set. Now the back off set, I went back to the weight that I was using, I would have been using for the warm up sets last week. And I didn't get anything like, I didn't even manage 10 reps. I don't think 10 full reps of it. And again, on all the sets, I'm finished off with lengthened partials. But that last set, that back off set on the flies, I really feel that I just made sure there was nothing left in the chest. I'm pretty happy with how that went. All in all, really good stretch, real good sort of, just milking the life right out of it. I really enjoy those pause flies. And then I decided to do, to be honest, I don't really have an awful lot of time for be doing it, but I decided to throw in a set of high cable overhead triceps extensions, just because in the last couple of arm days when I've been doing those, I'm not sure if it's those in particular, or if it's just because I've had a little bit of a couple of extra weeks of sort of rest and recuperation, as it were, but I've really felt that my triceps have really stiffened up after arm day, and I just wanted to see, doing those on their own, would that have an effect? Now, I'm not a big fan of doing like push-pull leg splits, all that sort of stuff, simply because if I'm going to put extra sets of like tricep work in on chest day, I would nearly prefer it's chest day. I would nearly prefer putting in extra sets of chest. But having said that, I felt like I really took everything out of my chest today really well. So I thought to myself, well, look, just try it as an experiment, don't one off. I might keep it in going forward. I'll be honest, I'll probably not. But I want to see just how it feels. Like I said, I want to see just how it feels. Do I get that stiffness in the triceps the way I do after arm day? And there's a likelihood, or there's a chance that I'll not, because obviously whenever I'm doing arms, I'm doing 3 different lifts for triceps, and then today I've just done the one, but it will remain to be seen just how stiff those get. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you've enjoyed the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with a comment, shares, likes and subscribes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.